This guy, man, he's amazing as well. He's traveled all over the world doing comedy. And sometimes when these comedians come up, my God, I need to have a clean set. And they work on it and they tweak it and they do it to fit because in the world, it's a whole lot different. And so I want you to really show this guy some love. I come to love him. His name is Sorrel.
God is good.
All the time.
All the time?
God is good.
Awesome. My name is Sreth. I perform comedy mostly in Daytona Beach. And Daytona is known for NASCAR. And I want to play the race car game with you all.
Alright.
Which race do you think I am? I'll help you out. Some people think I'm black or Thai, Samoan, Vietnamese, Mexican, Samoan. I'm Cambodian. The other Asian, if you will, and I'll take you on a journey of how I got here. My parents, during the 70s, the Vietnam War had just ended, and it went over to Cambodia. And on the radio, they heard the band called Dead Kennedys play Holiday in Cambodia. They were like, I guess we're not going to spend another holiday in Cambodia. Because all hell was breaking loose. Yep, it was brutal back in the 70s. Got dark. But in the next country over, they saw Martin Sheen on a boat. And he goes, don't go to Vietnam, because every morning, Robin Williams yells out, good morning, Vietnam. And he also said, don't go over there, they're having their apocalypse now. And so they saw behind him was his son, Charlie Sheen, in a pontoon boat. And he was with his platoon. And he was trying to sell tiger blood. Then they went to the next country over, and they saw Sylvester. And he was drawing first blood, taking all the weekend crops out. And my mom was like, I guess there's no more suffering succotash. So they got into the chopper as Arnold had instructed. And they flew across the ocean and made a pit stop on the island of Dr. Moreau. That's where I was born. Which explains why I look like a sea turtle with dolphin teeth. I made that up on purpose. I did. I'm kidding. I got into the chopper, and they got into the chopper and they landed in Colorado, and that's where I was born. And for them to stay in America, they had to have an anchor baby. And Cambodia is known for the Tongpo Angkor Wat. So I guess I'm Angkor baby. So you must be wondering, Sreth, where did your name come from? And I'll tell you, it came from a drunken night of Scrabble. Or an eye chart, I can't tell which one, but they left the number off there so that I wouldn't be mistaken for Johnny 5. But as you can tell, I was born without an Adam's apple. I was born with a Princess Peach.
Let's go.
I get misgendered a lot. I wish I got Mr. Gendered. Indeed. But I'm very soft-spoken because if you grow up in an Asian household, your parents and your whole family is really loud. That's why I'm so quiet. And like most Asian kids, at the age of 9, I got my very first job. So you can thank me for your soccer ball and your tennis shoes later. I was actually a dishwasher at my parents' Chinese restaurant, and if you ever wonder where the term the doggy bag came from, it came from a Chinese restaurant. I know because I made the puppy chow mein. I'm kidding. Oh, goodness. So when I turned 12, my parents thought they should enroll me into martial arts class. And they wanted me to be the next Karate Kid. But I couldn't, because I couldn't catch flies with chopsticks. But the following year, they enrolled me into ninjutsu class. They told me that the classes were in the sewers. I learned how to fight from a rat, is what I'm trying to get at. Geez. When I was 16, I got my driver's license, and I'm the reverse Asian stereotype. Like, I can drive, but I don't know how to park. But the slanted parking spaces really help me out, though. They do. And my lips match my lips when I talk. Unlike those kung fu movies, you know? And, oh, man. When I turned 21, I went to a bar for the first time, and my pickup line, since I'm Cambodian, was, if you be my Angelina, I can promise you a Cambodian baby. Sometimes it works, sometimes it works. In my 20s, I moved out to Los Angeles for the first time, and I would get mistaken for 4 celebrities all the time. I would get mistaken for Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Brad Pitt. I'm kidding, with Donatello. Oh, goodness. And so, if I was a Ninja Turtle, my name would be Monet. Because my last name is Ney. It's a French painter, it's a deep cut, I know. It's a... Indeed. Speaking of my dad, Brad, I got his disease. It passed down. I got the Benjamin Button disease, and I'm much older than I look. I am. I'm actually 41. That's right. You know how blacks don't crack? Well, Asians don't raisin. That's what it is. You must be wondering, Strut, how do you look so young for being so old? Well, I'll tell you. It's Secret of the Ooze. Ninja Turtles Part 2. It was... I often got mistaken for 2 other celebrities that I forgot to throw in there. One, someone called me, I had an LL Cool J face. And then another person said I looked like a light-skinned Drake. Unbelievable. And you go Kendrick. I'm on Team Kendrick, though. That's right. Oh, goodness. I used to be a journalist out in Los Angeles, and I was a music journalist, and so I often wondered about these musicians. For example, when I bought the Beyonce album called Lemonade, I wondered if there was any subliminal messages if you played it backwards. And there was. It was the rapper Ice-T. He taught me how to make an Arnold Palmer. I got mistaken for Kenan Thompson one time too. Oh, Cal and his orange soda. I'd always have to buy him orange soda. You know why he loves orange soda. Is it true? Oh, maybe that show is too old for some of us. I love hip hop a lot, you know, because I got mistaken for the light-skinned Drake and stuff. And I love the Wu-Tang Clan. They're my favorite hip hop group. And sometimes I wonder if they got together with the post office, they should have some Wu-Tang Forever stamps. They should. I'm also a superhero by night. I hang out with the X-Men and stuff, and sometimes I wonder, you know how if you're into the X-Men 97, Cyclops shoots lasers out of his eyes. I wonder if he has a day job. Like, does he perform LASIK surgery? Storm, Is she a meteorologist? And Wolverine, does he have a nail salon? Makes you wonder. Oh, goodness. I love you all, and God is good. All the time.
God is good.
Fantastic. Well, I love you all. Thank you so much for having us. It's been a joy doing clean comedy for the first time in a long time. And give it up for Jonathan. Give it up for Shiloh. Give it up for yourself. I'm special.
Y'all give it up for Simon after that shredder free. You definitely look like Brad Pitt. Like, hands down, you're definitely identical twins. That's what I'm going with. I love Sorrento. Y'all give it up for Sorrento, the game. All the way from Dayton.